Hi, everybody. So today is Saturday. That means it's time for family movie night. And this week we're continuing on a underrated Hidden Gems Rom-Com Month. And we're talking about a movie that at the time of its release was not underrated at all. In fact, maybe some people might have said it was overrated, but I feel like it's been kind of lost through time. We're talking about Three Smart Girls from 1936. And this was the debut of a star at the time, Deanna Durbin. At one point, she was the most popular star in all of Hollywood, if you can believe it. And she was definitely a rival of Judy Garland's at the time, but she retired in 1948. And so that's part of why she didn't have the legacy of Judy Garland. It was probably a smart move. She didn't have the sad end and sad life of Judy Garland, but she went on to live in Paris and for all we know, be very happy with her life. But she was a teen star at the time, and Three Smart Girls was her debut. And she was a songstress like Judy Garland, but her music was more classic in style, more of an opera feel of tone. But I don't think you have to be like an opera fan in order to enjoy certainly a movie like Three Smart Girls. At the time, this was a huge hit. It did very, very well. It was also nominated for Best Picture, Best Sound, and Best Original Story. So it was critically lauded, and it did well at the box office. And so it was certainly not underrated in its era, but I feel like it's one that I don't ever really hear talked about as one of the great classics in the rom-com genre. And it is so charming and cute. I think anybody who's a fan of the Parent Trap movies will be a fan of this. It's a similar story. It's about these three girls who live in Switzerland. Their parents are divorced, but they find out that their dad is remarrying in New York City. And so they decide to go over and try to break up this marriage. Their mom is still in love with their dad, and so they think that they can somehow finagle things. Well, it turns out that the dad is marrying a gold digger who's up to no good, and she's played with a lot of moxie and evil deliciousness by Binny Barnes, plays Donna, and then her mother is played by Alice Brady, and she's even more of a gold digger than Donna. And so they're a lot of fun. They're really satisfying antagonists for this kind of story. And you have them basically trying to hire these men who are going to tempt Donna away from their dad, and because they don't believe that she's in love with him at all. And there is Misha Auer, who plays this count, who is really funny, this drunk count. But I think Ray Millard is my favorite, who plays this Lord Michael Stewart. And he gets all involved in their scheming, but he falls for Barbara Reed, who plays Kay, who's one of the sisters. And they have one of my favorite kisses in all of movies. At the end, she is devastated. She's very sad. And she runs out of the room and basically runs into him and kisses him. It's a running kiss. It's really fun. And he's so charming, Ray Millard, in this movie, really great. And then you have the other sister, Nan Gray, who plays Joan. She becomes entangled with this other man named Bill Evans, played by John King. And that's really cute and charming as well. Deanna Durbin was only 14 at the time, so she couldn't have romantic plot. It's the other two sisters who get the romance in this case, but she is certainly involved in all of the mischief. Her father's love for her is what convinces him to get rid of Donna in the end, and so it works quite well. And she does sing three songs. They're kind of awkwardly set in the movie, and they're long, but she does have a beautiful classic voice.
Someone to care for me, who'll never scold me.
three songs are My Heart is Singing, Il Biacchio, and Someone to Care for Me. So you get to enjoy those songs. Like I said, she has a beautiful classic voice, more of like an opera feel than Judy Garland's more contemporary voice. But yeah, if you like stories that are kind of like Parent Trap, then I think you really enjoy Three Smart Girls. It's really cute. It's funny. It's romantic. It's charming. I think that you'll really enjoy it. And I just feel like it's a classic that's been kind of forgotten by time. So I think it's worth checking out. And so let me know if you've seen this one. I would love to hear your thoughts. And I also did a top 12 classic rom-coms ranking with my friend Terry over Hallmarkies podcast. These were all before 1960, and my list included Three Smart Girls. So you should definitely check out that ranking. It was a lot of fun. And please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. I would really, really appreciate it. And I will continue on with more Hidden Gem rom-coms coming up. So please subscribe to the channel and look forward to that. And I'll have all of my family movie night reviews in a playlist. So make sure to check that out. Got the Patreon and merch store. And I hope you're all doing well. We'll talk to you later. Bye.